Good evening. It's been a while since I've done some videos, but a couple of things have changed. Obviously, my little dog is still running around on the countryside, but I have been running my own little business, but one of my main customers has brought me on full time. So as a result, I am now an employee. And part of the deal is that they want me to have a trailer that's going to suit their needs, but they'll probably, in the long term, provide me with a vehicle to tow it around. So as a result, you're looking at my new design for a dog trailer. So I just thought I'd speak about it. And this time, because of the changes in Australia to Rover, or the infrastructure department, now it's got to have a permit in order to get a VIN number, which effectively is a $100 process. So what I wanted to do this time is just sort of go through a couple of things, particularly the engineering side, how I actually work out the material, how I work out where I want to put things, all that sort of stuff. So just to make everything structurally sound. So this particular trailer is effectively, it's a workshop trailer, so it'll be 4 metres long, 3.6 milliliter toolbox with a 400 mil bench out the back with a little 900 kilogram crane. So I've sort of made a little bit of a frame down here. This is the initial design. This is how I start all my trailers. I just work out something that looks good on paper, and if I'm happy with that, I'll move forward. So here's a few scribbles about a couple of extra changes. And obviously we've got the sides up just to show all the toolboxes and what have you. So I really do like my my 12-volt systems, as people in the videos can attest. So right-hand front will be my cooking area. So this one here is just going to have a little sink in it. It'll have a fridge, microwave, sandwich press, you name it, plus also a cupboard so that I can keep my kitchen supplies and food for the day, because some of my work will be remote. Down the bottom, right in here, sorry for the shadow, is going to be a basket to put things like dirty stuff like shovels, rakes, all that sort of stuff. So crane on the back. Out the back of the trailer is going to be a slide out bench. And the idea is that we can slide it out to accommodate a 2400 by 1200 sheet of timber, and we can work on that. So those little pieces of uprights that you see will be just timber that slots in. So if we drill it, if we cut it with a saw, we can simply just replace them. So it's going to be a dog trailer again. Fundamental change compared to my last dog trailer comes down to its pivot point, and I'll see if I can find the other drawing that I've done. Rightio. So we're going back to a tow ball this time, but it'll be a 3-inch coupling, and then the main benefit that I see with a fifth wheel hitch or coupling or ball assembly or whatever is the fact that you've got lateral movement on the front, side to side, so it becomes like an independent unit rather than requiring the suspension to do all the physical work. So this can tilt approximately 15 degrees in any direction. So going through a rut or over channel country or whatever the case may be, the front wheel can move. It can move in a different direction to the rest of the trailer. That way we're not sort of twisting the trailer. But I just thought I'd show you where I am up with it. So excuse the mess, but creative people and messy people, as they say. So as you can see, it's upside down. But this is my new trailer. Box assembly. We've got our beloved 3-inch pull. will sit on here. The drawbar assembly sits on with the ball on it, and that coupling just goes on top. This here, down the back here, we have axle mounts. They're not on yet, but they will be. And this here is the basket, as I call it. So the basket is designed to carry all your rakes and associated parts. I'll just come around. These slides here is what the tray slides out on for our workbench. What I've done is I've purposely cut out with plasma the bottom of the 65/65 by 5mm and put a slot in it. And the whole purpose of that is that this thing is driving around on the road, so it's going to get a whole heap of road grime in it. So if it gets any moisture or anything like that, I want it to come out through that slot so that it doesn't bind up and rust up into the tube. So there is one on either side. She's all welded in position. And then the table just slides back into where it needs to be. So this is the trailer. Main structure, of course, is 100 by 50 by 3mm. And it's a 50/50 by 3mm for the base of the axle mounts. So that's the new project. We're going to run through it. My next video is going to, I'll go through the computations required. A lot of people sort of ask what sort of requirements are needed in Rover these days, or the infrastructure department. So just wanted to go through and show people how I calculate stuff so that we make sure that it meets the requirements. And that information then goes to Rover and the infrastructure department for the permit number. So I have no intention of getting an engineer to sign over for the simple reason that the paperwork and the infrastructure's requirements on making a homemade trailer are pretty clear and pretty simple. And yeah, so that'll be the next video. Hope you enjoy the ride, and please feel free to make any comments that you wish.